I need a charm to make my friend's boyfriend fall in love with me.
A love charm? That is a powerful request.
Jealousy is soft on the face, but violent in the heart. Hello, sweethearts. It's story time. Grab your popcorn. In the village of Obodoku, Amina and Kamsi were known as salt and pepper. Where one went, the other followed. Where one laughed, the other laughed louder. But if you have lived long in an African village, you know something. When two girls shine equally, the sun is watching. Amina was beauty without effort, skin like fresh palm oil, voice like evening breeze. Even elders blessed her twice when she greeted. Kamsi was clever, sharp tongue, fast mind, the kind of girl who could calculate bride price before the suitor finished kneeling. They were inseparable until the festival. That was the night Chief Okoye's son, Emeka, returned from the city. Emeka was tall, educated, smelling like foreign perfume and Mama Nkechi's roadside stew. He danced with Amina, only Amina. Kamsi laughed and clapped, but her fingers tightened around her wrapper. "Ah, see love," she joked loudly. "Just don't forget us when you start speaking grammar." Everyone laughed, but jealousy does not shout, it whispers. That night, while Amina slept smiling, Kamsi sat outside staring at the moon. "I deserve something too," she muttered. And in villages like Obodoku, when someone speaks to the night with hunger in their heart, something usually listens. 3 days later, Kamsi visited Mama Ezenwa. Now officially, Mama Ezenwa sold herbs. Unofficially, she sold solutions. "Child," the old woman croaked, "what do you want?" Kamsi hesitated. "I don't want to harm anyone." That is how dangerous decisions usually start. Mama Ezenwa smiled without showing teeth. "Just a small charm to redirect affection. Love is like goat, it follows where food is poured." Even goats listening outside almost nodded. Kamsi took the small calabash. "Mix it in palm wine. He will see you differently." That evening, Emeka visited. Kamsi served him wine with steady hands and shaking heart. But jealousy is impatient. She did not know Amina had already drunk from that cup earlier while teasing her friend. By midnight, Amina began coughing. By dawn, she collapsed. The village gathered quickly. Villages always gather quickly when tragedy smells fresh. Emeka carried Amina's lifeless body, screaming her name. Kamsi's knees trembled. She had wanted attention, not a coffin. Amina did not die, but she did not wake. For 7 days, she lay still. Her mother wailed. Emeka refused to leave her bedside. The village began whispering. They were too happy. Someone was jealous. Good things attract bad eyes. And in African villages, eyes are always suspect. Kamsi stopped sleeping. Every rooster's crow sounded like accusation. Every child's laughter felt like mockery. Even the village clown, Baba Nadi, said jokingly, "Jealousy is costlier than fuel these days." People laughed. Kamsi did not. On the 7th night, Mama Ezenwa appeared at her door. "You used more than necessary," the old woman said calmly. "Now balance must be paid." "Paid how?" Kamsi whispered. "Confession or exchange?" Exchange. That word tasted like death. Meanwhile, Amina's fingers moved slightly, just once, and Emeka saw it. Hope entered the compound again. But hope is fragile when guilt is heavy. and Kamsi's heart was already cracking. The entire village gathered again when Amina finally opened her eyes, but she could not speak. She only stared at Kamsi. Long, unblinking. The chief priest announced, "This is not ordinary illness. Someone tied her destiny." The air grew thick. Kamsi stood up. Confession is heavier than pride. She said, "I went somewhere. I wanted him to notice me. I didn't want this." Gasps exploded like firecrackers. Her mother fainted dramatically. And yes, this time it was half real, half performance. The chief priest's voice thundered, "Jealousy is slow poison." Kamsi fell to her knees before Amina. "I was angry, you always shined, but you are my friend." Tears fell freely now. Something shifted. Amina blinked, then whispered hoarsely, "Why didn't you just tell me you were hurting?" Silence swallowed the crowd. Because sometimes the enemy is not witchcraft, it is silence between friends. The charm was reversed, but scars remain even when wounds close. Amina recovered slowly. Emeka apologized for causing rivalry unknowingly. And Kamsi, she became quieter, not bitter, just wiser. The village learned something too. Jealousy does not always look wicked. Sometimes it looks like a best friend clapping the loudest. Months later, when another festival came, Amina danced again. This time, she pulled Kamsi into the center. "Shine with me," she said. And that night, no one whispered. Because light shared does not reduce, it multiplies. They both later got married to the love of their lives and lived happily ever after.